Good afternoon, guys. For those of you who would like to boost your immune system, go to Alaska Chaga, click on that link, and you get 10% off and free freight. Find out why millions of people drink Chaga tea every day. And then if you'd like to help our veterans, go to Hero Soap Company. They are owned by vets, and they give part of their profits to veterans that are down on their luck. And then if you'd like to learn more about CBD oil and the health benefits, go to martinbrodellcbd.com. And for those of you, if you have lost your job or you know other people who have just lost their job, and a number of you have contacted me already, and I've given you out Pam's number. And so if you're a self-starter, a hard worker, and you want to make a good living, it's a great company. And so just send me an email. My email address is in the description box, and I will send you Pam's number, and she will help you get started on a path of being self-employed and not having to kowtow to some jerk anymore. Let's go ahead and dig into the news here. So let's start with Breitbart. So winter borderways, 64,000 migrants apprehended in Texas border sectors in February, up 27% from January. And is this the big kahuna, the big cataclysmic? I don't think so. I could be wrong. Who knows? Who knows? All that I've heard is that there's going to be some huge thing that's going to occur, some huge incident that is going to bring about tremendous change. So that's all I can tell you. Biden signs $1.9 trillion spending bill. Was that the real Biden? Who knows? Who knows? Some say he's already dead. If he's not dead physically, we know he's bye-bye upstairs. Long line for raft crossing into Texas. Yeah, if I'm Abbott, I tell you what, I've got my whole National Guard down there, along with everybody else. I mean, I'm deputizing people. No, that shit would be coming to an end, and they probably wouldn't like how I brought it to an end. Chip Roy, false amnesty promises killing migrants. It is. Newt, Joe laying out welcome mat for illegals. Yep, he sure is. And it's not just him, it's the Democrats in general. This is their way of destroying the country. It's one of the ways. Remember, it's called the Kalergi Plan. $4 billion aid to Central America slammed as fig leaf. Schumer, and remember, at least 10 to 20% of the money that goes overseas comes back to the Democrats in the form of payoff. Schumer, Biden inherited border mess. No, he's created that. And that started with Obama in earnest. Actually goes back further than Obama. It goes all the way back many, many decades that nothing was ever done. Minnesota mob rule, potential jurors in Chauvin trial worry for their safety. I bet they do. I'd be worried if I was them too. Judge restores third-degree murder charge. George Floyd Memorial turns into autonomous zone. Monopoly watch, Amazon won't sell ebooks to libraries. Interesting. Apple blocks Parler from returning to App Store. Free speech? Yeah. That you can tickle that down the drain. And I tell you what, without free speech, we don't have a country. No one does. You have no idea. I mean, without free speech, you got nothing. U.S. bishops slam COVID bill for fund abortions. Pelosi boasts on the par with Affordable Care Act. Remember, one of the things that Trump and them wanted the Democrats to feel was empowered. They wanted them to feel like, yeah, we can do whatever we want. And they're stupid enough to fall for it. They fall for everything. There's some that, they are just dumb people. They're psychotic sociopaths. Beijing, they can't help themselves. Beijing lets people with high social credit score board subway first. Tell me something. Do you think the people of China are getting fed up with their communist regime over there? I got to feel they are really fed up. Excuse me. And then Mississippi governor signs bill banning trans athletes from women's sports. Good. 91-year-old police officer. I'll retire when the good Lord tells me. Good for him. New York Times op-ed, the coronavirus made the radical possible. Remember, this virus was created in 2 years ago. It was created to do just exactly what it's doing. South Park parodies coronavirus. Stacey Dash quits politics, apologizes for angry Fox News commentary, hopes to revive acting career. You know, Stacey, you're kowtowing to the wrong people. Just a warning there. Oprah Winfrey Network show portrays any heterosexual cisgendered white male as you got it, a bad guy. And then Free Britney movement backed by Jim Jordan and Matt Gaetz. Huh. And her dad is a jerk, really a jerk. And he basically sold her into sexual slavery. Could be wrong there, but he's not a good guy. And let's see, how much time have I got? Yeah, I got time. Let's go to Zero Hedge. Let's start with Feinstein promises assault weapons ban hours after House passes background check bill. We're sure criminals will immediately comply. You bet they will. By the way, remember, Feinstein is heavily involved with China. And then lock him up. Trump Jr. heralds imminent Cuomo arrest as latest abuse referred to Albany cops. The concern is that Cuomo's actions may have risen to the level of a crime. Let's see here. The murder of thousands, over 15,000 elderly. Yeah, I think that's criminal. Dr. Jen, no crisis at the border. Psaki, watch this clip. The administration has refused to call it a crisis. No, and it's not a crisis to them. This is planned destruction. Yeah, they don't care. COVID-19 origins to be found within a few years, according to Wuhan lab affiliate Peter Daszak. And with the NIH, or will the NIH give him millions more to investigate? Sure they will. Sure, they'll keep it going, but it's not going to. And then inflation being hidden because belief in our whole fantasy system is collapsing. I think we're on the verge very shortly here of some incredible things. First, the purge, draining the swamp. Then we're going to start to see some really amazing things coming into being. Let's see here. So is this how the US dollar dies? Our leaders are killing the US dollar, and it is being done to thunderous applause. Bitcoin and big caps reach record highs. Remember, what goes up so quickly can come down very quickly, and usually does. China approves Hong Kong elections overhaul to apply patriotism litmus test. Future elections to likely be mere hollow competition among candidates who can display greater loyalty to Beijing. You know, whatever it is that's going to happen, it's going to be worldwide, folks. It's not just going to be in this country, but worldwide. Let's see here. Will it have something to do with children? I don't know. You got me. I just report the news. I don't create it. And it's not funny. Reporter angered after Jen Psaki laughs at migrant children border question. Fox News reporter pointed to contradiction of opening migrant child facilities based on CDC guidelines while still keeping many of America's schools closed. And then how long can Biden hide from real news conferences? You can run, but you can't hide. Well, He's not going to have to hide much longer. It'll be interesting to see when they actually replace him. And as I've been saying, it's going to be fascinating to see the reaction of your average Democrat. Let's see what else here. U.S. household wealth hits record 130 trillion as top 1% have never been richer while poor drown in debt. Iran-backed militia publishes video of new attack on U.S. convoy in Iraq. Spate of Thursday roadside bombings intended to answer Biden's latest strikes targeting Iranian militants. Now keep in mind also on this, whenever it's some major incident, keep in mind that the left, that the globalists are absolutely desperate to keep their plan going and to finish it off. They're desperate to do that. These are some of the most messed up, evil people you will ever see. Let's see what else here. As mainstream crypto adoption accelerates, Peter Schiff's son goes all in on Bitcoin. 380,000 Kia owners told to park outside due to spontaneous engine fire risk. Ouch. Then a grim look at the exploding U.S. budget deficit. Biden sends warship into Taiwan Strait after U.S. Admiral said China to invade within 6 years. Two additional heavily armed Arleigh Burke-class destroyers are in the region. Would it be a clash with China? Don't know. It'd be interesting to see. And then signs are everywhere. Businesses have changed permanently as a result of the pandemic. And then supply has become difficult. As they say, there is no return to the old normal. You want to know something? There's going to be. It's guaranteed. And it's going to be better than ever. Supply has become difficult to absorb. JP Morgan issues stark warning about U.S. Treasury auctions. Truly, I believe in my heart that companies like JP Morgan are going to be broken up. I really do believe that. And anyway, that is all for now. That's all for today. And let's see if we have anything here in the mailbox. There is nothing there. So I am going to go out and do a little bit of walking and loosen this knee up a little bit. And yeah, you got to practice walking all over again. For those of you who have already had knee surgery, it's old hat to you. You know what's going on. And but I'll tell you what, I'll do it again on the right knee. Absolutely. Get rid of the arthritis and get a straight leg and everything. Yeah, you betcha. And anyway, I just feel lucky that we have the ability to correct it. I thank the Lord for that. Anyway, that is all for today. God bless you all. Have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Good night, guys.